Radio.com.
100 with these records, and it's so fast, but no one's thinking of the long term.
My advice would be to follow what's in your heart, in your gut, and surround yourself with an amazing team. Longevity is key. It's great to have a hot record or a hit record, but it's different to have classics. Again, to be able to be touring and listening to your songs 10, 15 years later is a blessing, and that's what kind of separates, So I know now it's a different time. It's like what's hot right now may not be hot in a month or so. Just sonically, music feels different. It's different, from my album first dropped. So my advice would be put your heart and your soul into it, and always think about the future and the long haul, and what you want people to remember you as.
And then last on my end, outside of performing, outside of music, you are busy because pen game is crazy, always has been, right? And your label situation, I know is very active for you. Can you speak on your other ventures?
Well, I have a record label called Written Entertainment. Obviously, I write on my own records. And I'm just really excited to be able to release music on my own label and owning my masters and being able to facilitate different deals outside of music, whether it's film or television or commercials and all of that stuff. And I think it's important for artists to know to learn that stuff early. Don't put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to this music game, because you're never going to succeed with just one lane. I have a film coming out later this year called Stuck that I executive produced.
And everyone better watch.
Yeah, hopefully. I think it's dropping in August. Oh, thanks, Momager. August 24th. Album coming out. I actually just finished an EP. Well, my EP, I want to say last week. I've been in Atlanta recording, and I'm so excited about the new music. I play it in the car service every time I'm in the car. I'm like, plug my thing in. So I'm just really, really excited about the new music. We're going to be shooting new visuals. I'm touring, so I'm in a good space.
Busy. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm going to open up for a few questions. We will start right here in the center.
Hey, Mr. Ashanti.
Hey.
My name is Emil from We're Magazine here in New Orleans.
Hey.
I just want to ask you a quick question. We know that you have your own label, but do you ever feel pressure to still go back to a major label in order to dish out more finances for any projects that you want to push?
I do think about it, and it's funny because I'm having a huge meeting tomorrow with two very powerful people in music, and I think the key is becoming a partner as opposed to being an artist signed to a major. For me, I'm in the game. I'm not trying to be nobody's artist, so it's more of a partnership and how we can make money together. You know what I mean?
As an artist, what do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, God willing, married, a couple of babies, still doing music, still being able to perform and writing music, and being behind the scenes, producing, executive producing films, and being healthy.
We're gonna go right down here. What?
So your mom is your mom and your manager. Tell me, how does it feel to have a black, strong queen be someone that represents you and protects you in this industry?
Let me tell you something. I would not be here without my momager. I'm telling you now. I love my mom so much, and we have such an amazing bond. We're more like friends, and I would not be the person who I am. Just dealing in this male-dominated industry is crazy.
Yeah.
So, and it's funny because the guys, when we're in the studio, I'm around rappers a lot,
right.
And they're like, oh, where's Momager at? Where's Momager? They have nothing but love and respect, and I think it's important for women to inspire and encourage women to demand respect, and it's about how you carry yourself, and you have to protect yourself. So with my sister and my mom and my family, I come from a very, very close-knit family, so I'm just super grateful.
Right over here.
Hey.
You mentioned your music and your EP, and I did hear about, you and Ja Rule basically ruled the early 2000s. And I heard that you guys are putting out an album. When is that coming out?
Well, we're trying very hard to carve out time in both of our schedules, but we're going to make it happen 100%. We were on the phone. We did a show last night in Long Beach. It was crazy. And we were on the phone before the show. And he has some amazing ideas, and me too. So we're really, really eager and very excited to get in and get started. Is that my mom? That's your mom.
Her dad.
Oh my gosh.
Right. We're gonna go right here in the middle, in the center. Yep.
Hi, Ashanti.
Hi.
From RBK Social.
How are you?
During your show, you said, I dropped this practice 16 years ago, but I'm not foolish anymore. What is your advice to young black girls?
My advice to young black girls is to love yourself, be proud of who you are, respect yourself, demand respect, you know, and keep dreaming and think big and think outside of the box, you know, and you could do whatever you want to do, be whoever you want to be, just keep going. That's my advice.
And right down here in the front.
I'm Ariana with NBC 33.
Hi.
So you spoke earlier on longevity. Tell me what was your biggest trial to overcome in the music industry, and what would be your contractual advice to young artists looking to get in the industry, seeing the money, and you know they see money, jewels, and stuff like that, and they want to immediately sign to a major contract. So what would your advice be to those young artists?
My biggest trial would be being forced to do it all by myself, you know, just coming from a major and kind of just being picked up and plopped, you know, and I had to kind of just sink or swim and figure it out. As far as advice, the fame and the jewelry and the cars and all of that stuff, just understand they're watching everything and you're paying for that before it even comes in. So my advice would be to have attorneys that you trust, hire people to look at your contracts and your paperwork. Don't get caught up in all of that, because they're going to give you the money and they're going to take so much more from you. So it's so important to read. Never ever sign anything without reading it. Have your people analyze everything, because these labels are always putting hidden things in there that you don't even know about, and you'll be giving them money for the rest of your life and won't even know.
Let me do what, two more right here first.
Hey, Ashanti, this is Isabel from the
Hey.
Any object that you know, they just was on that you like to do, and what was it like?
I did a record with WizKid. That's crazy. I'm so excited about that. Metro Boomin produced it, so it's me, Wiz, and Tory Lanez. And I also did a record with Willie XO, which is amazing. I'm so excited about that one too. We just did that in LA maybe 2 weeks ago. So, and I think Davido was supposed to be doing something. So, yeah.
Work that landmark is on fire right now, right? Want to go right over here to you, right?
Hi, Ashanti.
Hey.
I'm Erica Latrice with Be Inspired TV. And you have inspired me through high school, through college.
Oh, thank you.
And one thing I love about how you used your platform is to give back and actually put your platform where your mouth is. And what would you say, like, why is that important to you? One, if in particular, where I saw where there was a young girl who had cancer and you reconnected with her.
Crystal.
Yes. So what would you say, what does that mean to you to use your platform to literally reach out to your fans and inspire them?
I'm just one that's super humble, and I never forget where I come from. You know, I started off doing local talent shows at the Boys and Girls Club, and then I became an ambassador for the Boys and Girls Club. And I just remember sitting on the gym floor and then speaking from a stage at kids that were in the same exact spot as me. So I think it's just so important to always give back whenever you can, you know, because you never know whose life you could be changing or helping.
And we have our last question right here in the front.
My name is Lisa Wines, Beyond Curves magazine,
Hey.
fashion magazine for women of all curves. My question to you is that your fashion, who does your fashion for you?
My stylist.
That's stylish. That's sexy.
Well,
That's
thank
gorgeous.
you, Mama. I appreciate it.
Come on, twirl. You gotta get up and stand for me one more time.
Girl.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I have a stylist. He's young. His name is Wilford Lenove, and I think it's very important. That's another thing. It's very important to keep young energy around you, because you don't want to get stuck in your ways and be a dinosaur. You know what I mean? Like, you have to progress, and you have to keep current, and you have to keep people and new energy around you to keep moving forward and keep people interested, you know? So there are people as young as 19 and, you know, my little sister and, you know, her fiance, I have young people around, you know, just to keep that energy, you know, keep the air to the street.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ashanti.
Thank you.
Now it's work.
I'm gonna take these shoes off.